All right, we're live.
All right.
Well, it hasn't shown up on my computer yet. Let me see.
So once I get this done, I'm gonna go sit on the couch and eat lunch. But I've been running around like a stupid person. I probably should turn
Okay,
on.
we're live. All
Okay.
right, so this is the first time I've done this, but it looks super, super easy.
Hang
I
on.
actually put on my community tab the whole recipe for it.
You should probably give it a minute to see if anybody, like sometimes it takes a minute for notifications.
Right.
So anyway, my new chickens are bullies. Parents, I mean my whatever. My new chickens. I'm gonna turn the TV around so I can sort of see the chat.
Hey, Miss Sharon. Hey, Joe. Mama Red, how you doing?
Oh my goodness.
So I'm just taking the temperature of the tallow. It has to be 100. And hi, Shift Kicker. How you doing? And then I can, well, I can drop the thermometer in there. That's always nice. Yay! But let's see here. Yeah, leave it to me. But I, anyway, the tallow has to be 100 degrees, and then I can make the lye water. But I measured everything out already. I did put an ingredient list on my community page and the directions on how to do this. So um, I got this from Bumblebee Apothecary. Hi, Lynn. How you doing? Hey, Mrs. Metal. How you doing? Sophia, how you doing? Nice to see you. But okay, this is going to have to cool down just a little bit. I did turn it down on warm. It's been an interesting morning trying to get
Yes.
everything together. Because listen, my scale only goes up to like, I think 7 ounces, and then it errors out. So I got to get a bigger scale for the kitchen. But so yeah, had the calculator out. Nikki is in between prepping, Lynn. So okay, it's starting to come down some. But once this gets down to 100, I'm going to make the lye water. Like I said, I weighed everything out already. Fun. Every time I went over it, it said error. I had to throw everything back in to another thing and start all over. So I got really good at it though by the end. And this is ticking me off. Every time I drop the thermometer in the tallow, it says 120. I know it's not 120. Okay. I'm gonna let the thermometer cool off for a minute and then I'll stick it back in. But anyway, so here's my lye right here. I got it in this. And then here's the water. I actually used bottled water. I was gonna use filtered, but I can't remember how long that's been in there. I haven't been using it lately. So, all right, I'm going to turn this off and let it come down. and hopefully not drop my thermometer back in it again. But anyway, so something else I needed was my, what the hell do you call this thing? Immersion blender. And then I have a soap mold. I've had it forever and never used it because I'm always afraid to do this. So, but we're not going to be afraid today. We're going to get it done. So here's my soap mold. It's got the silicone insert, and then it does need to be dried. I washed it out because it was a little dusty, you know, from sitting around waiting for me to get the courage to do this. Hey, Monique. Indy, what's up? So we're gonna get all this done. I'm making soap today, guys. I'm not gonna be afraid to do this. Something with your lye, whenever you make your lye water, you need to add the lye to the water, not the other way around, or you'll have an explosion. None of us want to, you know, get burned by lye. So that's all ready. But then after it's all together, which I'll go back over it, but after it's all together and you've got it in the mold, you have to let it sit in the mold for 24 hours. And then you'll cut it up, and then you have to let it cure 4 to 6 weeks because it does have lye in it. So you need all that lye to finish hardening the soap, making it soap, and then you can use it. If you use it before then, it can be caustic to you. That might be Joe. I don't know. I never thought about it. Who was that? TJ, how you doing? So we're going to do, I'm just waiting for this to come down in temp. I had to shut it off. But we're almost there. It's only like 106 right now. So we're almost there. But, and look, y'all, I got these really cool earrings. I don't know if you can see them. I can't get in there. Here, I'll take one out. These are awesome, though. Let me see. Can you see those? It's a sugar skull.
Oh, that's
So
cute.
they are really cool. I actually got my best friend a pair for her birthday, which I get to give to her next week. So her birthday is actually on Halloween.
Nice.
The lye water, Monique, what we do is when I make it, it actually needs to be somewhere around 100 degrees. It doesn't have to be exact. What you do is you mix it. Once it turns clear, you let it sit for 10 minutes, and then we can add it because, you know, lye, when you add it to water, it gets extremely hot. But do not fall back in this again. If this works really well for me, I'm going to double the batch the next time I make it. Because this is such a small amount that I'm working with, it's like a pain in the butt to measure it. So let me see. I'm going to stir this a little. So forevermore, from this day on, this crock pot will only be used for making soap. Because I don't want to, you know, have soap in my food if I don't get everything out of it. Oh, that raised the temp back up. Okay, this is going to take a minute to cool down. We'll get some air going in there. The only thing in my house cool, or hot, because my thermostat quit working yesterday. So I went to the store, to the Home Depot, and got another one. And guess what? Now it's just not working. I mean, the thermostat's working, but my furnace isn't. So I don't think he got the wires on there right. Luckily, if it's going to do it, this is the time of year. So we have time to get it fixed. We're not going to freeze to death.
Not yet.
Although I promise you, you couldn't tell by the way I was acting last night. I'm like, this is bullshit. But he also doesn't have a whole long time when he gets home because he has to get up at like 4 in the morning. So he is usually in bed by 7 at the latest. Otherwise, well, I don't have to deal with him in the morning, so who's not live? What? Okay. Yeah, it is getting cold, but it's actually warming up this week, so I'm okay with that, which is a good thing because this weekend we're going down to our property and we are going to be staying the night in our luxury camper. No, I'm kidding. It's not a bad camper, but you know, you don't go down there when it's freaking cold because I'm allergic to freezing to death.
Me too.
All right, you know what? Nothing ever happens if you sit here and watch it, right? So I'm going to put watching it. And I'm going to move this just a little bit so I can sit down. And I'm going to give it about 10 minutes. The worst, it'll take it a lot less time to cool back or heat back up. Oh, what'd she say? Oh, Nikki is making her lunch.
Yeah. Oh, I just made it. It's just funny. Crab salad, like Japanese crab, imitation crab salad. I just made it and threw it in the fridge to chill a little bit more. Yeah, Nikki's been chasing chickens around the yard all day.
Yes, tell them what happened. That was funny.
Oh, okay, hang on. I'm gonna need a beer. Hang on.
Right, Monique? It sounds bougie when you go down there. I'll try to get better videos this time when we go down. We're going to get our trees planted, our fruit trees down there, and maples. Yeah, Nikki, the reason I was 3 minutes late was because I was listening to Nikki's story.
I'm gonna turn the TV where I can see y'all too. Hang on, where I can see.
Hi, Ohio. Constitutional Carpenter, how you doing? Yeah, we have a Mr. Buddy, but I don't want to have to run a bunch of stuff while I'm there. Just for one night, maybe 2.
Now I can see the chat.
Okay, Nikki, tell them about your chicken story because I was dying.
Well, no, it's just okay. So stupid chickens. So we had Rojo and the 5 hens or whatever, the older chickens out in their area that's fenced in. But no, the newer chickens, which they're getting big, and I was like, it's been time to integrate them. There's, I think, at least 2, maybe 3 roosters and 4 hens for sure. But they're my intermediate chickens. And so last night after the game, the Stros game, Jeremy and I went out there, made sure the big chickens were up roosting, and we snatched all the little chickens, which was fun, and took them out there a couple at a time and put them on the roost. And so we integrated them. That's how I do it. After they all go to bed, and they're just like, oh shit, what do we do? Well, this morning, I didn't sleep most of the night. So I went back to sleep after Jeremy got home this morning. And I woke up a couple hours ago and I heard chickens outside before I even got up. And I'm like, what the hell? Because my big chickens, even my problem one, has been in the pen for like a solid month. She isn't even getting out. But now that I put the intermediate chickens in there, they kicked the older bitches out. They were like, this is our yard now. y'all are out, I guess, because my rooster, the big mean one, and all 5 hens are roaming around the yard today. So I've had to corral them and try to put them in like twice now, and the pictures are still out again. They're literally right outside the kitchen window right now. I'm so flustered. And I'm too old to be chasing chickens all around the yard. I'm tired already. Tired. I'm done.
I bet. Yeah, I know when we put our babies out with the older girl, the first couple of, because we just had them outside, and I have to open the coop up every night or every day to let the bigger chickens out. So I couldn't just leave the babies in there. So they came out, but for the first 2 or 3 nights, I had to go out there and catch the babies, to put them in the coop with the others.
Right. Well, mine just straight up kicked the old ones out. I don't know. Or they scared them. I guess I have some badass, like my new group is like, I don't know, they're bullies or something. I don't know what the hell. I literally walked out and I saw all my 5 chickens, my older chickens, and I'm like, well, what is going on? And I walked over there, and the other 7 are just hanging out, like, what's up?
They said no old ladies allowed in here.
It's stupid. Now what am I gonna do? I don't even know how to get out because I would.
Yeah, I don't know. I might
go back in there and then
that might be my issue next year whenever we get our 4 or 6 more chickens. The one that's still up in the air.
Chickens are
Which,
crazy.
not to me, it's not, but because I always get my way just because I take it. He tries. I'll give it to him. He tries. He tries to put a lid on my crazy, but it just overflows, pops the lid off, and I do what I want.
I know.
Sophia, I'm thinking there's not such a thing as too many chickens, though. Like, why did I do that? I tied my thing, and it's like, this is ignorant. Hi, Lady Smith, how you doing?
No.
No, Chris does not have a chance, Monique. I do what I'm good. He tries to tell me how it's going to be, and then I show him how it's going to be.
I can hear him in the background for like 2 seconds, and you're like, no.
No. Yeah, the whole time before I got the rabbits, even with Nikki on the phone, we're not getting rabbits. We're not getting, and I'm like, yes, we are. Yes, we are. We have 2 rabbits sitting out here. And he even built a stand for their cages now, which I knew he would be fine once I got them. He just has to understand that he's going to get what I say we're getting.
Right. Oh, Miss Sharon. That sucks.
What happened?
She missed a free rooster and 12 hens yesterday because her coop isn't ready yet.
Oh, that sucks. That does suck. But yeah, I'm going to add 6 more chickens next year. And well, he's already, I've been telling him for a year and a half now, you need to build a bigger coop. Even for what we just have, I want the coop to be bigger, but I want a bigger coop because I'm going to get more chickens. So now he knows he's going to build a coop. He's already decided he's building the coop now. And I said, yeah, and make it big enough because we're going to get 6 more chickens next year. He's like, no, well, we're going to get 4. I said, no, we're going to get 6. So in his head right now, he's thinking 4, but then chicken math is going to take over and we're getting 6. So it is what it is. And then I'll have an even dozen and I'll be happy for a minute.
Right. You see what Joe said? Smart man. Best to let women do as they.
That's right. But everything that I've done has benefited us. So, like, he likes getting those eggs now. And right now, he's not liking that we're only getting 2 a day because of all the molting. So he decided, yeah, I could get some more chickens next year. Well, I was going to anyway. But at least this way now, I don't have to actually build the coop. He'll be building the coop.
Right.
Which, or I could have just got the the way I got the first chickens, y'all. He kept telling me I wasn't getting chickens. I said, yes, I am. So I went and got them. And then guess what? He decided we needed a coop. So that's how I got the chicken coop. So, okay, I'm going to test this temperature. Let me see.
Oh, geez, Sophia. Yeah, Sophia has 30 chickens. Right? Men are silly. Oh, that is so true with me. Sometimes.
How many chickens do you have now, Nikki?
Okay, so I had Rojo and the five, well, Rojo and the five hens who are now roaming around the neighborhood. I'm still gonna stay out of my garden area because I got some little baby spinach coming up and some on top turnips and oh, I'm gonna have to go out there and shoot them with the BB gun if they get near my garden. Anyway, squirrel. Um, five. I have the five hens in Rojo, and then there were seven of the replacements, intermediates that I put in there. So there's at least two, probably three roosters in there, and four more hens. So 9 hens and now 4 roosters. But those 7 are really young. I mean, well, they're younger. So roosters haven't even started acting with roosters yet.
They haven't started laying yet either, right?
So I mean, clearly I'm gonna have to figure out and sort out how to keep. No, y'all, this is stupid. My chickens are never gonna garden anymore. I'm like over it already today. 2 or 3 of those roosters are gonna have to go. Well,
Right.
2 of them are gonna have to go. So I'm waiting on the. I'm gonna have to wait and see how that sorts itself out. Clearly, it's not working at all today because the old crew left their.
They'll get better.
I don't know. I gotta get them all back in and figure out how to keep them in.
Well, I think, let me see. I'm going to try to give myself some room here. Okay. I think that it's, how like older dogs don't like puppies.
Yeah.
So I think that's what's going on with the older chickens. Like my babies are just now getting to where they're like, no, you're not going to push me around, and they're going back at them. So.
But it's the opposite of what I thought would happen. I was like, it's Rojo and the hens, including that mean ass hen that fought him whenever I first put him in. And they're the ones that just bailed. And the new crew, I thought they'd be chasing the new crew around, picking on them for, a little bit. And it would
Right.
No, that's not what happened. I don't understand chickens at all. Clearly. Or I just have some crazy ones.
All right, we're pretty much at 100. So technically what I'm doing next is supposed to be done outside because you need a well-ventilated area. But I'm going to open up my sunroom door and turn the exhaust fan on. So.
And I'm just watching and learning now because I've never ever made soap, and I'm not sure I want to.
You're also supposed to wear gloves and all, but no, I'm not.
Rebel.
Well, I didn't have any rubber gloves anyway. All I have is like vinyl and all that, like, yeah, I'm not going to eat the lye. I'll be all right. But I do have long sleeves on. I also have vinegar here because if you spill lye, vinegar neutralizes it. So, this is a little bucket. It's like a 3-gallon bucket. Whoops, I almost put the lye in first. Bad. So I'm adding my water. And let me get this. I have a wooden paddle. You have to watch any metal you use because the only metal you can use with lye is stainless steel. So here's the lye, and I'm going to add this to the water. And I'm also going to get on the other side of it because, whew, that stinks. So I don't know if you guys can see the bucket. No, you can't. Let me show you. Can you see the steam coming off of it? Like, it's hot.
Oh, you can't. I'm laughing at Joe's comment though. Not like you're making meth. I'm afraid of some chemicals.
No, I don't have the recipe for that, and I really don't need to blow my house up anyway. So,
I know, right?
so, but yeah, you don't want to be putting your head over this because, woo, let me tell you.
Ugh.
So it starts out cloudy, which it is, and then it'll turn clear. I say don't stick your head over it, and then I do to look in the water.
I'm thinking the same thing. I'm watching. Do as I say, not as I do.
That's right. This is what not to do.
Crack me up.
So, okay. Woo, it's making my nose run too. All right, it's pretty much clear. I'm going to set a timer for 10 minutes. My sink is stainless steel, y'all. So. Oh, Nikki, you were right. I didn't get all that stuff done yesterday.
I knew it.
But because I got tired. I had to take a nap.
What?
I got tired.
You got what else?
Do what? You heard what I said. Yeah, I just said, no, I'm not doing this.
I know.
But I did get a lot of it done.
I knew it. I called it hours before.
I know, but I do that all the time. I make this big long list of stuff I'm going to get done. I never get it all done. It never happens that way.
I understand.
But hey, I have delusions of grandeur, y'all. I think I'm going to get done way more than I'm going to get done. Always.
And that's another reason why we're friends. I do the same thing. You know it, and I know it. At least we can admit it. We know what
I got to get all my peppers laid out so they can finish drying, everything that I've picked. I still got to dig those pepper plants up. But I got all week to do them. I can do them in the morning. It won't take me long. So, or I can even do them after I'm done this. But I got to trim all my herbs and bring them in so they don't freeze. But no rush because, once again, it's warming up a little bit this week. Nothing's going to freeze to death.
No, it is warming up a little bit.
And I still have to make, I quit cooking. I'm like, I'm not going to do the pork broth. I still got to reheat this turkey broth and get all the bones and everything out of it. Well, first I got to strain it. So, but I'll get that done today too. So, don't you dare fall in there. I'll be so mad. Once we get the lye in the water, once we get the lye water in with the tallow, it's basically just mixing. I am going to put essential oils in it. I'm going to put some lavender and just because. But if anybody is interested in messing with like tallow and stuff, which I am because we butcher cows every year, there's so many things you can make with it. And I've actually been going on Bumblebee Apothecary site. She has a YouTube. She shows you how to purify your tallow or just make regular tallow like you're going to cook, which I didn't see the purifying one first. So mine's just regular, but it doesn't have the beefy smell. So, I mean, there's no scent to it or anything. And, but she shows you how to make liquid tallow soap, uh, all different kinds of, like, using tallow to make lip balm, shampoo, all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, lavender is an awesome scent. Who else is here? TJ. Hey, Josh and Jason. How you guys doing? But I was going to use citrus scent for this soap, but they said that the citrus doesn't really come out very well in it. So I'm using lavender. Later on, whenever this is like my intro into it. So later on, I'll make soaps with different essential oils. Like okay, Sophia. Like just for like your face, it has things like carrot essential oil, carrot seed essential oil, which is really good for your complexion, which lavender is too. It helps calm the skin. It also helps relax you. But there's all different kinds of things. I've got so many essential oils. So we are going to do this. Why is that?
AG Montana.
Oh, hey, Gmo, how you doing? All right, we got 5 minutes left for this lye to cool down. Y'all, that shit gets hot. Damn, I sure wouldn't want to get that on me and be stupid enough to use water to wash it off. Well, Joe, you don't have to scent it at all. You can just use that. Oh, that's awesome, Miss Sharon. See, I need to do that too. Strain it because I did make elderflower tincture. But so 4.5 minutes. I'm excited. Look, I didn't kill myself yet, so I'm off to a good start. And my tallow is holding its temperature, so I'm glad about that. Yes. Still using soap. Oh, you know what? I still have just a little bit of that left. And my soap that Sophia gave me for my face, it's a sliver now. So, and it was really nice. I liked it. It didn't dry my skin out, which this time of year, being alive dries my skin out. So,
Right?
cold weather just makes my face flake. And if I don't use like straight jojoba oil or something on it, it's just all dried out. It's horrible. All right, Joe. I'll remember that. Awesome, Sophia. That would be awesome. I would love that. Yeah, I liked that face soap you made. It really didn't leave my face feeling like all dried out and stuff. So 2.5 minutes. Oh yeah, Lady Smith. And your hands even get bad in just like the spring and summer. So all mine's mostly the winter because you got heat is just drying anyway. And since if I don't have heat, I'm going to freeze to death. I have to have heat, so therefore I need something that's not going to dry me out. And if I drink any more water than I do in the wintertime, I'll be waterlogged. So it's starting to get a little late. All right, we got barely over a minute, and then we're ready to start this. Yay! And I'll probably have to mute myself
Uh-oh.
because I don't know how. Well, it'll depend on how loud this is. You guys will have to let me know.
We don't care. I don't. Look,
Let me see.
sorry, I had to go grab lunch. I was starving.
Oh, you're good. Monique, that sounds good. I made the
Calendula.
That sounds really good.
It does.
Yeah, I'm going to get into all this winter because it gets too cold to be outside. My chickens are lucky I go out there and feed and water them. I had to fill the water up this morning. It was like, I knew I was going to have to, but I did not want to. And of course, the water overflowed and got on me, and so I was wet and cold.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Off. All right, we're going to take this out. Throw it in there. That's hot water. And we're going to pour. Let me do something with this. This in. Awesome. Okay, and I'm setting that right there. And then, okay, let me get this. So, that's what it looks like now. We are going to start emulsifying it as soon as I get the cord out of my way. Is that too loud?
I don't think so.
Just a minute. I got to put this back up. I need both hands. Sorry, guys. When it starts, whoops, get on there. Just a minute. You guys are going to see my ceiling. Yeah, I told you I needed both hands. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Monique, I'm never living where you do. You know what cold is.
I don't. Why? I can't imagine. I hate winter. I can't imagine going any further north.
Do what?
But I hate winter. I can't imagine going any further north. I don't know. Winter and I do not get along. I'm still wearing flip flops. Okay, so far it's just tallow has to be 100 degrees.
Yes.
And then you mix your water and your lime, put it in. And then you add the oils and the. I don't know, I've never made soap. I'm learning. Oh, that's true. Okay, so Sophia, there's an easier way to do this than this because I was telling Tiger yesterday, I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to make soap if that's no sounds too complicated or
It just looks.
time
It
consuming.
actually looks. It's way easier than it sounds. Like actually, up until this point, the thing that took the longest was measuring everything out because you have to weigh it. It's already getting way thicker. It's almost. You want it to get pudding consistency, which this just about is.
Well, okay, it's all in the prep time. Monique says
Huh?
all in the prep time.
Yeah, it's mostly just the prep, making sure your oil is the right temperature and getting the lye water cooled down because you don't want one to be really hot and one to be really cold or anything like that. It won't work. So, okay, I'm going to show you guys this. This is so cool. I think I'm pretty much just about there. Let me see. Solo. Okay. So, you know what? No, I'm not. So this is it. There we go. See how it's already starting to be like pudding? Got way thick. So, yay! See, and I've been afraid to do this all this time. What's wrong with me? Because remember at the meetup, y'all, I was even telling let me see, Nikki and all, and Monique and Ohio and Sophia how afraid I was to do it. Because I was grilling Sophia how she did hers. And so I just kept going and finding different things. And then one day I happened to come across pure tallow soap. And I'm like, oh my God, I make tallow every year. So yeah, I think this is pretty much done. Or at least it's at that. So now I'm going to add the essential oils and get those mixed in. I know, it's just like canning. You think it's way harder than it is. And then once you do it, it's way easier than it sounds. So I'm going to add this. I love this immersion blender. Okay, I'm going to pour some vinegar in this bucket to start neutralizing that lye, and then I can put the stuff in it too. There we go. And this one. Okay. That. And then, oh yeah. Yay.
Hey, Jane.
That was just water. All right, now I got my mold. Let me get a rubber spatula.
All right, so I guess, I'm going to assume, like, Sophie at Joann's or someplace like that. Is that where you get all the molds and the equipment?
I got this mold off of Amazon.
No, okay.
I also got my lye off of Amazon too. I'll show you what it looks like. I don't know if they have this kind anymore. But it's just like what you would use for your drains. It just says pure lye. Coinstar. It's what plumbers use down your drains to clean the septic out or clear the septic and all that. Okay. Now we're going to pour this in the mold. Ooh, this thing's hot. Let me turn this. It smells good. All right. And then I'm just going to get it all smoothed out in here. This was actually perfect amount. It could have I could have actually made a little bit bigger. Just smooth it out. And there it is. Let me see. So it's all in the mold. Now you just take some wax paper and put on the top, and then I'm going to wrap it up in a towel so it cools slowly. You don't want it to cool too fast. So there's that. And I have a towel. See, I actually was prepared. I got everything in the kitchen before I started. Whoops. Okay. I'm just going to wrap this up in the towel. And it's got to sit for 24 hours.
Oh, wow.
And then you can slice it into bars. I can't remember the lady's name on Bumblebee Apothecary, but anyway, she said that you don't want to wait longer than 24 hours because the soap will get too hard to cut. It'll make it messier to cut. When I go to cut it, I have these two things. I'll probably use this one so it has pretty edges. But you just slice it down. What my mold actually came with just a regular one.
Mm-hmm.
I got this one. So I have pretty edges. So yay! See, that was easy, guys. It takes me longer to can stuff than it did to make soap. Hey, Ark Wildman, how you doing? Lady Smith, I don't remember if I said hi to you or not, but I am now. So see? And I waited to open up my first one till I started so I wasn't stupid and did something really ignorant. Miss Sharon, you can, if you have a butcher around that like actually processes cows and hogs and all, you can go to them and see and try to buy some tallow or lard even, because a lot of people don't get that stuff. They don't want it. They don't know what to do with it. Now, see, I always get mine.
Right.
But so you can try that way. But yeah, anybody that processes animals should have it. Because what else are they going to do with it other than throw it away? And if nobody's taking it, why wouldn't you sell it? Because that's just free and clear money for you. I would. But that was so easy. Oh, I'm on it now. I'm making me all kinds of soap. Okay.
Soap making monster.
That's right. This is something I've been wanting to do forever. Like y'all, you don't even know how much light I've got back there. Because I was getting, part of whenever I was stocking stuff up, I have gobs of it. Like I finally had to cut it off and not get any more, but partly because I wasn't doing anything with it, which I will now. But it's way easier. And I thought just a single oil soap would be way easier to start with, which is why the tallow. I got my lye on Amazon, Miss Sharon. You can also, there's places that sell just supplies for soap making and candle making, stuff like that. There was a site I used to go to. I never bought anything off of it, but I can't remember the name of it either. But just Google it and you can get the stuff for it there. You can get the essential oils through that, which I get mine through, I don't even know who I use. I use Simply Pure essential oils. But so, I don't know if they'd have lime, Miss Sharon. You could get it probably in Home Depot too. There in the plumbing section, I would think, because that's basically what it is. It is pure lye drain opener. The only thing in it is lye. It is, can't remember which type it is. There's two different types of lye. One you use for liquid soap. One is for like this regular soap. What is it? Where's it at? Yeah, never mind. It's obviously not going to tell me because that would be too easy.
Yeah, I don't. Yes, it is almost hunting season.
It is actually bow hunting season opened up here already.
Yeah, yeah. But the deer anyway, the whitetail deer don't have that much fat on it. It wouldn't be worth it to us, to me, to try to save the fat from that. Now, however, when we go hog hunting and kill the hogs, that's a whole different thing. There's just shit ton. What? No. No, let's look at it. Want to go outside?
Sodium hydroxide is what this is. I think the other one is potassium, the one that you use for liquid soaps. and like shampoos and also. That's sodium hydroxide, lye, and the other kind is potassium hydroxide, I believe. Don't hold me to it because I could be wrong, but I think that's right. Sophie, are you going to go deer hunting this year? I was going to, but I don't have anywhere to put a deer now. My freezers are full. You couldn't even get a thinly sliced steak in there right now. I'm talking paper thin too. I mean, I have been canning and rendering and dehydrating and all kinds of stuff for over a week of all the stuff that I had to take out so that I could fit my whole cow and my pork in there. And I still got some chicken in the freezers too, but like I had to pull out all the rest of my frozen tomatoes and get them canned up. I've been doing broth and soups and oh my God, it's just a mess. My kitchen, I told Nikki the biggest thing I had to do yesterday was I've got to get my kitchen straightened up because this thing is a hot mess and there will be no video.
That's when I told her. I was like, girl, because we were on the phone. That's what happens. I was like, you're not going to get it done. You're not going to get it done today. And she was
Well,
like,
I was like, oh, I'll stay up late. Yeah, no, 7:30. I was in bed. I was done. I'm like, no, well, because I was up the night before.
Yeah, that's not the only reason, but yeah.
That was the biggest reason. I was tired. I was drinking too, so and I was on the phone with Nikki for at least 2 hours.
2 hours.
Probably more.
I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it.
But, well, I literally, listen, I was in here working and everything, and I sat down in the chair for a minute. That was probably about, I want to say 6:45 or something like that, and I woke up at 7:30 at my kitchen table and said, oh shit, I gotta go lock the chickens up. So I locked them up and went to bed. I was just done. So
yeah. Well, did you fall asleep eating your sandwich? That's my.
No, I did stay awake and I ate it all except for just one little bitty corner I gave to Jasmine. But yeah, and then I got up and I was straightening up the kitchen, wiping down my stove, trying to get jars cleaned off and everything so I can get them down in the basement where they belong, and find everything I needed. Like I wasn't sure where I put my soap mold and all that because hey, I'm gonna make soap, and then 2 years later I wasn't sure where my soap mold was.
Sounds
so I found it. I was trying to help Chris with the damn thermostat.
Yep, I know. It was a heck of a day. Now I'm gonna go outside. Bella's she's wearing me out. Hey, G-Money, and I know I see you around. I'm gonna take y'all with me. Oh,
but you can see, you guys, look, that took less than an hour to make.
Yeah, that didn't look bad. So I need a designated crock pot.
Yeah, that is my dedicated soap crock pot now, which honestly, I mean, come on, you could really clean it out if you wanted to and use it again, but I've got like 3 crock pots. So
right.
That is now my soap making crock pot.
Right. So
especially since I'm not afraid to make soap now.
Okay. All right. Come on. Taking out with me. I gotta go outside. Like these dogs that are like
right, Miss Sharon, it's insane. Like I've got back in my sunroom, I've got what is it called? That red hopi dye amaranth drying. I've got peppers back there that I need to get spread out. The others are, see, like cayenne right here, pretty much dry already. But I still have all kinds of peppers to get dried, and I prefer them to just dry naturally instead of, using the dehydrator so they don't get hard. Um, yeah, it's just, I thought it was going to take me forever even to find the top. I don't know, Monique. I'm going to though. Hey, if I can do this, I can make dye, right? So, because that's not even got anything caustic in it or anything. So, a ton of what is fleabane? I've never even heard of that, Miss Sharon. But yes, I'm definitely going to dye some wool, and then make a homemade spindle, like with a card or a CD or something, and turn it into yarn. Yay! All kinds of projects for the winter. Woohoo! Are you going to chase chickens again?
Well, I was just about to say, I just walked outside to smoke, right? And so now there's some tomfoolery going on, or some dumb fuckery, whatever you want to call it. Because now all the chickens, except for one, is out. So I
Even
don't
the
know.
babies?
Yeah, they're not babies, but yeah, this is
Well,
stupid.
they're the babies because they're younger than all the others.
What what in the hell is going on out here? Hey, Mama, I have one hen in the pen. I have one hen in the pen.
That is hilarious. It's
And
not really. I would be so aggravated. I'd be cussing up a
look,
storm.
okay, I'm okay.
Yes, Monique, it's unfun.
This is some stupid shit. Like I just can't. Okay, this whole side of the yard, or yeah, this whole I say side, this section behind the house, this side of the rabbits, all the way down. We have a fenced in area. And look, my one little good chicken, she's over there under the hi. Yeah, she's the only one. She's like, I don't know what those crazy bitches over there are doing. I don't know how to get out. Every chicken I have, except for her, is out in the yard now. What kind of dumb shit is this? Hi, Mama. Oh, sweet. I'm gonna kill all of them but her. No, maybe not. Look, she's just under the tree, like, hi, this is where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, this is your yard. I know I need to clean all the limbs up, but what in the actual hell is going on? It's not like the fence is broken down. I'm over here. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Welcome to the funny farm. I don't know. It's crazy. I don't even know
I
why
don't
I'm
know.
watching. I don't even know why I'm
Watching
shutting the
the
gate.
chickens. Of course, I let my chickens out every day, but I don't have all that land.
Look. You see them?
Yes.
What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?
So, Miss Sharon, what is fleas? What is that called? Fleabane? What is it good? What is it
Hey,
for?
what are y'all doing? What are you doing? How do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah. I don't even know. Okay, so now the rooster and the other 4 hens, they're missing. Oh no, they're up front. Because now the younger ones got out, and I guess they're running them out of the whole entire yard. My chicken is crazy. Like he was right outside the kitchen window when I was.
Okay, Sophia.
Mm, mm. No, they're now in the front yard. Oh, that's great. Just great. I can't see the chat now because I'm outside. All right, I give up. I'm going back to the porch to smoke. I give up. Oh, I'm done. I'm done, son. I don't know. What am I gonna do with these chickens? What am I gonna do with them?
I don't know, girl. I have no idea.
They're just all over the place now. They better stay away from
I
my
think
garden.
when we get on our property, I'm going to make sure that our chicken area has a roof on it or a cover so they can't just fly out if they want. Well, plus I'll have to deal with hawks and all down there more than even up here.
Well, right.
So
Think about that though, because at the other house, my mom had, well, at my mom's house, there's two houses, but anyway, my mom used to have chickens, and same thing, the hogs and things were getting in, and so mom was like, I want it covered with chicken wire, and so we covered the whole thing with chicken wire. Well, it's under trees, and so all the limbs and leaves and stuff collected, and that was such a pain in the ass to try to get. I don't know. I can't do that to that whole
collected
section.
what on top?
Yeah,
On top.
and big limbs will
You see, I
fall.
was thinking I could take
I don't know.
chicken wire, just take the chicken wire up high and then put a couple poles and like tent a tarp or something, like maybe shade cloth or something
Yeah, but
over it, and then the leaves and all would just slide down.
if it was, yeah, ours wasn't angled. It was just kind of straight over.
I mean, hey, y'all have your problems so that it gives me ways to start thinking ahead of time before I'm doing it down there.
I got a rooster and some hens in the front yard, and the intermediates in the backyard, and I'm just looking at them all like, thinking we could have a butcher day. I could take them all out and start over.
Yeah, but then you got a long time before you get any more eggs.
Oh, no, I'm just joking. But I'm too old to be chasing chickens down all day long. I already did it this morning, and now there's more out. And so now I just don't know what the hell to do.
Wow, that's a long list, Miss Sharon.
Ain't gonna be able to do it today. My allergies are kicking in again.
Oh, girl, my allergies have been bad for 2 months.
Well, after our first cold front, I was like, ah, shit, it feels good. I was like, yay, it feels good. Oh.
At this point in life, if it wasn't for Sudafed, I couldn't breathe.
Right.
Like, my allergy medicine doesn't work at all anymore.
Claritin and Sudafed, that's what I take.
Well, I take Zyrtec, and it's not helping at all.
I understand. I didn't think when we were watching the Stros game yesterday, I started sneezing yesterday evening. I didn't think I was going to stop. Jeremy just kept looking at me. Like, eventually.
Yeah, nobody in my house even tells me, God bless you, until I stop.
Oh,
because otherwise you're going to say it like 300 times.
Yeah, he started, and after like the 5th time, I was like, you might just want to hold off on that.
Right.
Have I showed you the elderberry that you, well, hang on. I forgot how to turn the camera around without like booting myself off, but can you see that?
Yes.
That's the one that I repotted and all the leaves fell off, but now it's coming back, and those are the 3 little baby maples. I just left them in their little pots underneath, but they're still there. Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing good.
Yeah. Yeah.
For allergies, Sophia, is that what you're talking about with the honey? Because I actually have raw local honey. I buy it every year.
I have some too, and I keep forgetting it's in the pantry, and I need to start eating more of that or drinking it with tea or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I need to do something. I know friggin' Sudafed is getting expensive. Luckily, at least we can still buy it here without a prescription. A lot of places you can't. But
Really?
oh yeah, there's lots of places in Missouri, lots of counties and stuff in Missouri that you
Well,
can't. But you know, the city where everybody assumes all the drug users are, even though that's a lie, but
yeah, big lie.
they don't. They don't have. There's a limit on how much you can get,
Same here. You have to
but
show your
you can
ID.
still get it over the counter.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's controlled to a limit and you have to show your ID and they scan it and whatever
But
and you can buy so much per year. But it's definitely over the counter still here. I didn't know that there was a place where it was controlled now. I mean more than that. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm going back in. I don't care. I'm sick of looking at these chickens. They're all over the place. Come on, Bella.
so, what do you do, Sophia? You just eat a tablespoon of honey a day, or I mean, because at this point, I'm willing to do anything. If I had to bathe in the crap, I would do it right now.
Right? Right?
I don't like taking medicine, so it's like if I can't get something that's 24-hour, I'm probably only taking it once a day, which means I'm still suffering with it the rest of the day. Which, and every time I try to get the Sudafed 24-hour, they're out. So we were getting the 12-hour, which, okay, mostly I need it overnight because I literally cannot breathe at night once I lay down. During the days, I'm still stopped up, but just not as bad. And then when we went to get it, because Chris been taking it too, because his Zyrtec ain't helping him anymore either. Like he literally, we're not even going to go into what he was throwing up and stuff like that because of it. It's disgusting. So he started taking the Sudafed too. So now we have to take turns buying it because you can only buy so much a week in a month and stuff like that. And this shit, it's not, I mean, it's not astronomically expensive if you're only buying it when you have a cold or something. But when you're living on the shit, it's $15 for 10 days worth. So, and that's if one person is using the box, not two. So, like, I totally would bathe in honey right now, too. Okay. I don't have any goldenrod tincture. The only place I could find goldenrod this year was in the middle of somebody's field, and they had a bull in there. And I don't know what the bull was like, so I wasn't risking it. Otherwise, if it would have just been cows, I would have went over the fence. It's not like their house is right there. They'd never know I went in there and got some goldenrod, but
Yeah.
right. See, that's my problem, Lady Smith. Like I was coughing nonstop all the time. And like I was even starting all that back when we had the meetup back in June. And it was because my sinuses were draining. They caused me to cough. Then I start getting congested up in my chest. I was using my inhalers way too much. Now I'm hardly using them as long as I stay with the Sudafed. So I don't know. I gotta. I need to. I guess start doing some research and stuff because I need to figure something else out. I mean, in a month that means we're spending like $60, 45, $60 at least, just on Sudafed.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And like I said, I barely can remember to take my damn blood pressure medication. So, right?
Okay, I can't sit still. Nope. Nope. Can't do it. I'm gonna be able to do it.
Yep. Well, and they're talking about banning all those over-the-counter cold medicines and all anyway because they don't work. I'm like, yeah, what you mean is nobody has to go to the doctor.
Well, right. Yeah, right.
Because I'm sorry, that Sudafed worked just fine. We had to get Advil cold and sinus this time, which I didn't want to get because I only need the decongestant part. I didn't need anything else for cough or anything like that. I just need the decongestant part. But that's all they had, so I still need to breathe. I don't know why. I mean, I think I look really good in blue, but my skin tone can match my hair. Oh, I still have some turkey in there I got to use up. I think I'm going to make some turkey salad with it.
Or yeah, turkey salad, turkey and dumplings.
I made that. No, I made turkey pot pie.
Turkey pot pie, turkey and
I
dumplings.
can make turkey and dumplings tonight for dinner.
Good.
And then I could have turkey salad for lunch tomorrow. That'll use up what's left of that turkey, and because I hate to waste it.
I know, right?
Yep, same here, Lady Smith. It's just unreal. And I noticed though, there's certain places I am where it's worse. Like at work, where the air is a lot drier, everything bothers me more. And well, if we ever get our heat to come on again, I turned it off the other day because it was nice out, and I wanted to open the windows up. Well, I don't want to try to heat the outside, right? So I turned the heat off, and it hasn't come back on since. But we'll get it figured out. Like I said, at least it's not the middle of winter when this happened. I've had that happen before too. And it took the guy a week to come out. Thank God we have a wood stove. So like tonight I'm having a bonfire outside. I just feel like it. So it'll probably be warmer by the fire than it will be inside my house.
There you go.
But okay. So let's see. How long have we even been on? Oh, an hour and a half almost.
I don't know, but
Oh,
y'all know I can't sit still, so I was like, I can't just sit here. I don't know. So
girl, I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning because I went to bed last night instead of finishing stuff up.
I know. I knew you were done. We got off the phone. Girl, don't let her fool you. It wasn't 2 hours. 2 hours, my ass.
I called. We started talking around 1 o'clock. Chris got home at 1 or 2:30, and we were still on the phone when he got home.
Yeah.
So it was around 2 hours.
Ma'am, even after that, we were still on the phone while I was cooking.
Well, I didn't say it was not longer than 2 hours. I just said we were on the phone at least 2 hours.
I was gonna say.
I know every time we get on the phone, that's like a 4 or 5 hour conversation.
Bella. That's the dog. No, I was still cooking dinner. I was cooking dinner and we were still on the phone and I knew you were done. I was like, girl, you need a nap.
I'll see you later, Sophia. I did get that text message. I haven't looked at it yet because I'm on my phone, but I will. Thanks for sending it. And thanks for coming in. Yay! And the recipe is on my community page, you guys. The directions on how to do this. So all you got to do is open that up, and it's right there. Or go check out Bumblebee Apothecary. She's got a lot of awesome videos on how to do stuff like this. So, hey Jane, how you doing? I didn't see you come in.
Yep, she's been here for a minute.
But yeah, and it's so much easier than I thought it was going to be, you guys. It's not that it's like I said, it's like canning. It sounds scarier than it is. So, and it's way easier to make than cheese, just so you know.
Oh, that's right. I don't remember. Did mozzarella ever actually work?
I did actually get some. I didn't do a video because I didn't know if it was going to work. And I'm like, all right, I've already made 2 or 3 that didn't work. So I'm not doing this live. I used the powdered milk, but I had to add butter to it.
Right, it needs fat. Right.
Even though, yeah, but that is whole milk, powdered whole milk, not low fat. But I still, hi Hood, how you doing? I finally got it to make. I did actually make mozzarella, and then guess what I found out?
What?
Across the street at Aldi's, I can actually buy milk that is not pasteurized, not ultra pasteurized. It's low pasteurization. I'm like, are you kidding me? So, yeah, I've made some mozzarella out of that too. But yes, now I just got to start making other kinds of cheese, figure out how to do that. But God, that took forever. That's why I said soap is way easier to make than cheese, y'all. I'm just saying. Chris is home. All right, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down, guys. Chris is home, so I need to get dinner going. And thanks everybody for coming by. And I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great day.
Bye, y'all. I'm making meatloaf.